Hey guys, welcome back to Lions Den Investments and Reviews. I've got a lot of new subscribers here. I want to thank you for tuning in. And in today's video, I want to talk about email marketing, but especially with sales and marketing offline when it comes to your day job, and the importance of that with follow-ups, when you're following up with customers. Because, I don't know if you guys can relate with this, but anybody out here that's got a sales and marketing job, how many times have you been frustrated with people who, when you try to follow up with them, they don't either answer their phone or, don't respond back to your email? How many of you are frustrated with that? Say yes in the comments below, because today's video, I'm going to show you a tool that you can use called Aweber that completely automates the entire system for you so that you don't have to spend, 2-3 hours a day at your day job trying to follow up with people, okay? It pretty much puts your follow-up process with customers on autopilot. So stick around, keep watching, and I'll see you in the next portion of this video.
Hey guys, so we're inside Aweber right now. This is the software tool that I've been telling you about, in previous videos. So if you want to go back and see some of the videos that I've shot in the previous past, where I talk about Aweber and how to use that with your affiliate marketing, if you click on the button up here somewhere in the top of the video, there's other videos that I've created, so you can go back and watch that, and it takes you in-depth training for basically fully automating this entire process online. But for today's video, I wanted to talk about how you can utilize this tool for your day job, okay? Because you can use it offline as well. And I know a lot of people out there who work in the corporate America workforce, and they're just bombarded every single day by their company's policies, trying to sell a product, especially like in sales and marketing. Okay, I've been doing sales and marketing off and on for about a decade now. Offline and online. I've done consulting for people. Currently I'm in a professional sales job, so I can understand the frustration that a lot of you probably have when it comes to getting customers to follow up with you, and trying not to spend too much time on following up with people, especially if like you're in retail or something like that. You got a lot of customers coming in through the door every day that you talk to. So this tool here can be used for your day job, for sales and marketing offline, and it can also be used for the affiliate marketing online. Now, again, the online is 100% fully automated. So if you want to, learn how to fully automate the process 100%, go back and watch the video that I shot on how to do that. There's going to be a little bit of time that you have to spend on the back end of this, where, you're going to have to spend probably 5 minutes a day, deleting people from the list that you create, so that you can fully automate your follow-up process, okay? So getting started, this is the back end of Aweber. I'm not going to go into how to create forms and lists and all that, because I do more of that in some of the other videos. So go back and watch those. But what you're going to do is you're going to basically create a form, a sign-up form, and it's going to be something that's completely turned off, okay? So you're not going to be using it for a landing page or something like that. That's more for affiliate marketing, where you're capturing email addresses online. We're not doing that. All we're doing is going to be sending an email to people, and you may attach like your professional email address to the back of it, and it's called a broadcast. So you're going to set up your form, you're going to create your list, and then after you've created your list, you're going to add your subscribers. So basically, you go here to sign up forms, and that creates your form. I'll just take you there real quick and show you what I've got. So I've got one here. So basically, my job in sales and marketing is to sell high-ticket items, luxury tile, to people who are doing tile projects, okay? So this is the form I created. It's called Tile Shop Samples, and it's for people who come in and want to sample out a product, right? So let's say you're in a job like that where you've got a bunch of samples that people take, on a daily basis, because they need time to make a decision, right? So you're going to be doing a whole lot of follow-ups, um, and for that kind of situation, you're going to need something to automate this entire process like I've been talking about, so it makes your job and your life a lot easier. And what I've done here is automated the entire process, except for maybe 5 minutes of work on the back end every day. So you create your form, and here's my form. Now again, this form is not visible, so because I'm not putting it on a website. So you create that, and then you're going to create your list. So we'll go up here to manage lists. And as you can see right now, I've created for different scenarios, different stuff that I've got going. I've created lists for different jobs, different projects that I'm doing. So I've got two here. I've got one for samples from my day job, and then I have one for contractors as well because I'm a project manager on top of being a sales guy. So I'm wearing like 8 different hats just for my day job. So I've got 2 different email lists set up here so that I can send out emails to both groups. Okay, and this is what's cool about Aweber. You can do the same thing with your day job. So if you have multiple people that you have to communicate with, multiple parties, multiple departments, and it requires follow up, for each one of these departments or groups, you can go ahead and do that by creating your lists right here. So you get 2 of these. And guys, if you like what you're seeing right now, just hit the subscribe button in the video below and give me type in Aweber into the comments if you like what you're seeing with this tool. So continuing here, you're going to create your list, and then what you do is you go to your manage subscribers. Okay. Now I've got one right now, and basically all you do is you go over here to you can't really see it because my face is in front of it, but you're going to hit add subscriber, and when you hit add subscriber, it's going to take you to another screen, and you can manually add subscribers, or you can import from like an Excel spreadsheet. But once you're here, it's pretty simple. You just enter your name of the person you want to add, and then you're going to put the email address in there, and then click on add subscriber, and that'll add them to the list. Now, the very last thing you want to do here, we'll go back to home. The very last thing you want to do when you've got your list set up or your subscribers is you're going to create either a follow-up email, or you'll do a broadcast. So for me, I like doing broadcasts because if you do follow-up series, it will follow up with these people. You can do it however you want it, but a follow-up series, every time you add an email address to that list, it's going to follow up with them like immediately as you put them in there. Okay, so I like to put my people on my list at the end of each day. And, in sales and marketing, what do they tell you? If you're going to follow up with people, you usually want to allow like 24 to 48 hours, but don't let that time frame or that window slip by you, because after 24 to 48 hours, your customers normally are going to forget about you, okay? And that goes for online as well when it comes to your affiliate marketing. So what you want to do is give them a little bit of time after you've introduced yourself, or they've hit your web page, and you've given them a sales video or something for free as a product, like a sample. But you want to give them just a little bit of time to think, about what it is they want to do next, and allow them to, give them some breathing room so they can make a decision. So I normally want to give them 48 hours, and within that 48 hours, I'm going to contact them again. So I don't do a follow-up series, because follow-up series, guys, it's going to do it immediately, and then you come across looking desperate. One thing I'll tell you is in sales and marketing, offline and online, you don't want to chase money, okay? You want money chasing you. So write that down, take some notes on that. Just remember that. Do not chase money. All right? Make money chase you. And the only way to do that is to give people some breathing room. So I don't do the follow-up series for the offline aspect of it, because you're talking to these people face to face anyways. Um, but you'll capture their email address, you put them in here, and then what we want to do instead of a follow-up series is we're going to do a broadcast, okay? Now, broadcast is pretty cool because you can take your list, right? Let's say you built up a list of 10, 20 customers offline. These might be clients of yours for something that you're doing online as well. But let's say you build up a list of 10 and 20 customers or clients. what you're going to do is you give them that 48-hour window, and then you're like, you know what, I'm going to follow up with these guys now, but I don't want to send out an email individually to each and every single one of these people. And the reason why I'm telling you you don't want to do that is because you don't have time for it, okay? Your main goal is to sell your product or service to people, get on the phone, talk to new people, and try to bring new business in. So you want to reduce the amount of time that you're spending following up with people on like free samples, for instance, where you don't even know if these people are going to buy from you, okay? Because if you haven't closed them the first time, if you haven't closed them and made the sale, chances are you're reduced significantly with your odds in closing them on the second, third, and fourth time. Okay. Now I know like companies that are selling out there retail. They'll tell you themselves from all their millions and billions of dollars that they've spent with marketing and advertising with customers. They'll tell you straight up to themselves that customers normally won't buy the first time. It takes them like 5 or 6 times coming back in and looking at new products and stuff like that before they buy anything. So, uh, like I said, if you haven't closed them from the first time you met them, chances are your chances of closing them in the future are significantly reduced. But you want to keep following up. So we do this broadcast, right? And we're going to schedule a broadcast. But in order to do that, you go down here to broadcasts. So you've created your form, you've created your list, and then you've created your broadcast here. So what you do is you're going to hit create message, okay, and then drag and drop email. And so I'll just show you what it does real quick. Guys, if you like what you're seeing here, hit yes in the comments, type in Allweber, because now what you're going to do is send out your broadcast email, and it allows you to basically set up a blanketed template email that's going to go out to all your subscribers all at the same time, all at once. Okay? Saves you probably hours of work from having to go in, and copy and paste for each individual email, or even worse, take everybody and put them onto a like when you're using Outlook, put them into your to field, type in each individual email address, or try to go search for it in Outlook, put them all in there, and then send it out, and then come to find out you're like, crap, I forgot that I talked to this person already, and I shouldn't have sent that out. This is a way to manage that whole process for you, so it's right in front of you. You don't have to dig around in your emails or any of that stuff. But getting back to Allweber here, the broadcast, what you're going to do is you're going to go to subscribers info, and the first thing you want to do is click on email address, okay? And from there, you just you type in like your description of what it is you want to do. So I'm going to back out of this real quick because I want to show you an example. It's already set up just to save us time here. So today I've got a scheduled broadcast, and once you've set up your broadcast, you can go here to schedule and see what's going to happen. So as you can see, today is November 26th. At 2 p.m. I've got an email follow-up going out to somebody who was just wanting to sample one of our products, right? So you can see here, if I go into the email, this is a great way to go in and edit your emails. But I've got a signature in there. I tell them basically who I'm with, and then I say, hey, I'm just following up with you on your samples and checking in to see if you want to move forward with your selections and place an order or continue looking, right? If they want to continue looking, it's a great way for you to set up an appointment, at a future date where you can go back in and help them through the process of making a decision, for purchasing an item. So I tell them in here, if the sample did not turn out well, please allow me to help you to continue looking by responding to this email, and we can set up another date and time where we can look around and find another option, okay? So guys, if you're doing a lot of face-to-face stuff like that, it's a great way to communicate with your list of customers. And if you start building up your list, you get a lot of people going. I'll show you real quick. Let's change this over to my contractors, right? Because I told you I was a project manager, and I basically manage a bunch of contractors and communicate with those guys about their customers coming in to buy all sorts of different product for their projects. Well, check this out. If we go to subscribers, and this is a good way to see your list, right, that you've set up. So make sure you've got your list selected. I've got my list here, Tile Shop Contractors, and we're going to go check out our subscribers. So look at this. I mean, I've got a lot more people on this one than I do my follow-ups, because I just started doing my follow-up list. But if I want to go out and contact these guys, say once, twice, or 3 times a month, all I have to do now at this point is, because I'm on this list, and I've got it selected. All I've got to do is just go back here to broadcasts, right? Select broadcasts, and as you can see, I've already got one set up. Okay, so all I have to do is hit create message here. I can set another broadcast up that goes out. I just created this one yesterday, so if I want another broadcast to go out to my contractors here in 2 weeks, I'll just set another one of these up. But it's the same thing that I just showed you with the follow-ups on samples. See, I basically go in here, because these guys refer me business every month. I go in here and I communicate with them once or twice or 3 times a month, and I can set up my own marketing through email, because I'm getting into their private space. Okay, it's really cool. It's a great way to email and save yourself, hours of, if not tens of hundreds of hours per year, from just having to do follow-ups with people, and it keeps you on point, and it keeps you following up with them so you don't forget, right? So all it requires really is you coming home at the end of your day job, spending maybe 5 minutes, okay, 5 minutes every day in the morning before you go to work or when you come home. And this goes for business owners too who own their own company. You're going to be doing the same stuff. But all you have to do is spend literally 5-10 minutes every night going through your list, and you can get rid of people, or add new people to your list. And I'll show you where to go for that real quick. So if we go back to subscribers, and again, just make sure you got your proper list there. If I wanted to remove somebody from this list because they told me to basically go pound sand, I can go, okay, fine, I'll take this guy off. So I just check this check mark next to the contact or the subscriber, click on actions, and then hit delete, right? You want to add somebody new, you just click over here. And so you build up this list, and that broadcast I was showing you is going to be emailed out to all these guys all at once in one blanketed email, okay? So everybody's going to get it. Some of them are probably going to open it, some of them probably won't. But what's cool is it's got a tracking tool. And if we go back to the home page here, so once you send your email out, it's going to tell you how many people have opened and how many people have actually clicked through. If you've left links in your emails, to send them to a web page or something like that, it's going to show you how many people clicked on it, but it'll definitely show you how many people have opened it. So when you go back again, you follow up with these people in the future, or if you need to cover your own butt just so your manager doesn't get mad at you because you're not following up with people, or so they claim, you can go back and be like, hey, look, I sent out an email to 20 different people, sent it out, and only 3 people opened it, opened the email. So whoever is telling you that I didn't follow up, here's my proof right here. And that's what a lot of corporations want you to do, okay? It saves you from getting micromanaged too much, saves you from dropping the ball and not following up with people, but most importantly, it's going to help you increase your sales, okay? So if you're interested in this tool and this software, I know I've been rambling and talking quite a bit here. I'm going to wrap this up, but if you're interested in knowing more about Aweber and you want to get started today, guys, it's a 30-day free trial, which is awesome because you don't have to sign up. You can actually try it for 30 days. It gives you access to all the features and benefits that you would get, if you were paying for the most expensive package, okay? So with that said, guys, go ahead and hit the subscribe button again. And I'm going to leave a video here somewhere in the top of the screen where you can go in, and I'll give you a more in-depth training on Aweber when it shows, showing you how to set up the forms, the messages, and your subscribers list. Okay, so With that said, I want to thank you again for subscribing. I'll leave a link in the description below for Aweber, so you can go ahead and sign up for that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.